Okay, dear listeners, this week we have Parshas Bamidbar, which is always, Bamidbar means in the desert, and this is always the Seder that precedes the holiday of Shavuos, the holiday in which we celebrate the giving of the Torah to the Jewish people on Har Sinai. And the giving of the Torah on the desert, in the desert, is an essential, seems to be, according to our sages, an essential condition for the giving of the Torah. Because the Medrash says that the Torah was given to the Jewish people with three things: Be'esh, u'bamayim, u'bamidbar, with fire and water and in the desert. What is the idea behind these three elements that were required for the giving of the Torah? Eish represents aspiration to go upwards, because Eish always goes upward, and it keeps on going upward, which means a person has always to aim and to aspire for his own personal improvement, to always to go higher and higher, not to be so much interested in the world around him, but he has to think of his own personal perfection, to utilize all his capacity in the best possible manner. Mayim is a quality, the opposite of fire. Fire goes upward, and Mayim yordin makom namuch. Mayim is exactly the opposite, because the purpose of water is to make the world fruitful, to bring Mayim Chayim La'ilam, to bring life of the world to the world, to make grow, to bring vegetation, to bring fruit, and to bring life to the world, to be concerned with the environment, to have a positive and a positive influence upon the environment around the individual, which means Mayim is personal aspiration to go higher, and fire represents personal aspiration for personal perfection, and Mayim, on the other hand, represents the effort to influence the environment and to bring life to the world. So there seems to be a contradiction. How is it possible to make both when there's a contradiction? So the Torah says the third element is a desert. A desert means you're hefker. You're not interested in yourself at all, because that's a desert. You have no personal interest at all. You're only interested in doing what is necessary. If it's necessary to work for your own personal perfection, you do it. If it's necessary to work for somebody else, you do it also. That's why desert, you don't count at all. You only count to accomplish the purpose for which you were created. So that's why desert is an essential condition for the giving of the Torah, and we need all three elements. Eish, fire, to represent the personal perfection and personal aspiration. Mayim, to represent the effort to influence the environment and not to be concerned with himself only. And desert, to recognize when these qualities are needed. And that's why we have Eish and Mayim and desert as conditions for accepting the Torah. Have a good Shabbos, and thank you very much.